Yo, 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 what it do, homies? I just want to show you how we can make a sub like Space Wizard. His sub's so fat, so nice. I want to show you some tricks and techniques so that you can try to get as big and dope as he does. We're going to be remaking this. I'm going to remake it live for you guys so you can kind of see from the ground up what's going on. If we have the ZQ8 and do a low pass, we can only feel the sub. And we can measure it using this tuner. So the most important thing here is this note, D sharp. I want to further see some of the pitch changes he does. If you see here, we change and we go to an A sharp and an E. And then back to D. Long notes. So we go fast here. Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Different rhythms, different subs. We could whip out Melodyne, turn it on, hit transfer, and play it. And record it as well. And this is another way you can see the notes that are being used. And also we can see some pitch bends, most importantly. So that's all I need. So look, D sharp, this is that A sharp we were talking about, and that E we were talking about. This is the 4 bars right here. You can see at the top 4 bars perfectly. Next 4 bars is when we do that pitch shift. And look at these pitch bends. These are at G. So it looks like he's doing some pitch bend. Yeah, lots of information that we can go off of right away. We have the need for a big sub. It's very simple to make. You just get a sine wave, special sine wave, analog BD sine. Turn the wavetable position all the way up. And then we add LFO2 to this level. So we can control the speed, put it on trigger and quarter note rate. LFO1 is more for pitch movement at the beginning. This is on the coarse pitch going up 5. We'll put that down to 3. Just adding more of a pitch oomph right at the beginning, like a transient. This is on envelope. No effects. But the most important thing here is we do 7 for the pitch bend, and we'll do 5, -5 here. So we're doing a 5th. And we're going to turn on mono for our sub. Very simple sub patch. We just add a kick tight for extra harmonics. This beefs up the sub really fat. Octave 0. This is our sub. Add the kick tight. Beefs that thing up. We're going to be playing D sharp right now. C, D, D sharp right here. At EQ8. Cleaning up these harmonics. At 175 earlier. These are all the extra harmonics cutting through. Clean sub. Saturation. This is going to be at 10 dB drive, -9.5 dB output, 36% dry wet. It's kind of taming that sub. Utility on. It's in mono. Erosion. We can use this to add white noise. The spectrum, just looking at the frequencies, G clip on. Turning it up 4.5 dB. Really pushing the sub. Getting a little bit clippy. Let me clean it up with the CQ8. Turn down these mids. Big dip at 375. Clean up. We're here at about -9 lefts, -8 lefts. This is a really good sweet spot for our sub. If we look at his sub, add the left meter. We're at about -9.6. -9.8. Yeah, so our sub is a little bit loud compared to his. This utility also was turning it down -2 dB. We're going to go -4 instead. Play our sub. Try to get to that -9.8, about right here. All right, so this will be our sub fast. We can duplicate this and make a sub long. And this one will be the sustained sub because we need both. We'll open up this patch and just slightly change it. We'll change the LFO. Right now it's going quarter note. We can remove it off of this, do that. Or we can leave the LFO on and just turn down the rate to like 2 bars or something. Fix this fade in, the attack. Call it a day. Like that. And then we'll just look at his pattern. So we got the long sustained sub all the way up to the snare, the 0.3. So we'll do the same, add the D sharp, put in D sharp minor, and then we'll legato this, Command A, shift down to get to octave 0. This will be that long sub. And then we want a fast sub. So we're going to see how long his lasts for. So you'll see he's using the standard 4-bar call response fill. Very important flow. Sub goes up to the first snare. Then the next sub starts and goes to the last snare of the 4-bar phrase. And then we stop. Then we restart. Cool thing is on the restart, he goes A sharp E, which we just picked up from earlier. A sharp E. And then back to D sharp, D sharp, D sharp. So go be like A sharp E. A sharp E, D sharp. Looks like E isn't even in the scale either. If you see this, notice that. So his second, he may be using like a different scale, like a different variation of the scale, or he just chose to break it. Usually people are in like harmonic minor, which changes the 7th, or melodic minor. So these different variations can affect your scale, but I will ask ChatGPT what scale changes the second diminished. The Phrygian mode, it says. So let's double check and see if we got a Phrygian. Yeah, we got Phrygian dominant right here. If you've seen Phrygian dominant, E is in our scale now. We have D sharp and E. So there's a good chance he's in Phrygian. Awesome. Let's see how many notes we have in the scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very nice, very nice. Let's go ahead and start laying these down. So this one is going to be... We're going to now cut the notes kind of the same rhythm as he does. We'll just keep this going all the way to the last 0.3. So we have this so far. Now I need to make the fast sub. Dun, 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 dun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We kind of want to make a sub like that. We can make 4 shapes in here in the fast. So if we delete this one, move this over here. And we're going to look at back here. So this is our halfway point. So if we do like right here, we're just going to make new shapes like this. Be sure to get your curve on. We want as much sub to play as possible. And we'll make 4 shapes. From these 4 shapes, we'll be able to then change them slightly to create a little bit of flow and groove as each pass by. So let's fill this. About 1/4 rate, we're going to slow down to 1/2. You can even turn these down. You can add silence like these as well if you want to get better flow. Really start to dial in the exact shape. We'll compare that to his at the EQ8. And then play ours. Well, that silence probably isn't needed, so we're going to kind of take that away. That's decent. We're going to then put it down, D sharp legato it, shift it down to 0. Now we have our bass line, and this is an 8-bar bass line here. Let's listen to it. Boom, 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 boom. And then we're changing up the rhythms, making them go fast, sustain, different pitches. And we even got to see he's most likely using a different version of the D sharp minor scale, which is awesome. Sub bass is number 1. This is bass music, so it's very important that you get this down. All the basses that are on top are going to be in harmony with this sub bass. So this is the most important frequency. It's the strongest, and it's the one that feels the best. So dial it in, get it down. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. Thank you for the support, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.